Hey everyone, Shibata here and welcome back to the the quarterfinals of our G1 Climax Festival. Tomorrow we start our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view after a fantastic one in real life from New Japan. So that here are our four matches this evening. Chris Jericho versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, Jeff Cobb versus Finn Balor, Kenny Omega versus Katsuyori Shibata, and of course AJ Styles versus Tomohiro Ishii. And here we go then into our first match. It is Chris Jericho first of all. Of course, Jericho managed to just about scrape the second place after only one victory in the group stages. He was able to win the triple threat against Zack Sabre Jr. and Tetsuya Naito to get this match here against Tanahashi. And next up then Hiroshi Tanahashi, who had the opposite time to Chris Jericho. He had won every single one of his three matches, defeating Ishii, Ibushi and Cody Rhodes. So based on form, you would have to give this match, I think, to Hiroshi Tanahashi. But let's see how it pans out. Stranger things have happened. And I think this could be a very interesting one. Of course, Jericho definitely with a big experience advantage. But Tanahashi is no spring chicken himself. He's been around the block a few times. He knows the way. He's been in this competition many times himself as well. So he'll know exactly what is expected of him. Remember, though, we are at the point in the competition now where even a loss is still not the end of your run. The losers of tonight's four matches will go into a fatal four-way to crown our first United States champion in this universe mode, which will be part of our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. And then the four winners tonight will go into two semi-finals. The winners of those semi-finals will go into the IWGP Heavyweight Championship match, and the losers of those semi-finals will go into an Intercontinental Championship match. So tomorrow is the beginning of our G1... Tomorrow is the beginning of our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. It's going to be a three-part pay-per-view. Tomorrow's episode will include both the semi-finals, as well as a best 2 out of 3 falls match for the Never Openweight Championship between, of course, Will Ospreay and Kota Ibushi. Then in part number 2, we're going to have the Undisputed Era versus the Young Bucks of the Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships. We're going to see Takahashi versus Ricochet versus Marty Scurll versus Kushida for the Junior Heavyweight Championship in a Fatal 4-Way. Then the United States Championship Fatal 4-Way as well. Then we're going to have a triple threat elimination tables match between War Machine, Guerrillas of Destiny, and Gallows and Anderson to crown the first Tag Team Championships. And then the third place Intercontinental Championship match and the IWGP Heavyweight Championship / final of this competition will be in part 3 as well. So a lot of amazing matches to come. Like I've said, we are doing this now as a special weekend because of G1. Because of New Japan's Wrestle Kingdom in real life. We are pushing to get this entire tournament done this weekend. So Wrestle Kingdom begins tomorrow. And then we'll be on Monday and Tuesday as well. So lots of action. Lots of stuff going on. And because of that, obviously, 205 Live has taken a little bit backseat, but that'll be back on for you on Wednesday. Next episode of 205 Live is on Wednesday, for those who are missing it. But I really wanted to get Wrestle Kingdom done this weekend, just to try and get some work off the hype. There's the high fly flow by Tanahashi early in the match. And Tanahashi makes his way through to the semi-finals. Jericho's out. Wow. First match of the evening is done, and it was quite an easy one for Tanahashi by the looks of it. And that puts Jericho then straight into the United States Championship match, which I think is a good place for him to be honest. I think that does suit him quite nicely. And it also is going to mean that Tanahashi is going to go into next episode. Now I think Tanahashi will face the winner of... So it pans out here. It is... Yeah, Tanahashi will face the winner of Styles versus Ishii. Then Jeff Cobb versus Finn Balor. The winner will take on either Shibata or Kenny Omega. So a lot of stuff going on here. Then Tanahashi goes into that match. And Jericho into that one. Okay. We're good. One match down, 3 to go. Tanahashi has been dominant so far in this tournament, which is different for us because it has been in the past that Tanahashi and Okada have both really struggled, but they're both doing pretty well in this universe mode. Well, apart from Okada, he's done absolutely terrible, hasn't he? And here's our second match of the evening. Jeff Cobb takes on Finn Balor. And here is then Jeff Cobb. This has been very similar to the previous match, really. Jeff Cobb so far won all of his matches, defeated Suzuki, Jay White, and Kenny Omega. Been very, very impressive, Jeff Cobb. Yeah, it's really, really good so far for him. He's looking like possibly one of the favourites to go and win the championship based on form. And next up then is Finn Balor. Finn won 2 out of the 3 matches in his group, defeating both Suzuki, defeating both Shibata and Okada. However, it ended up in that group with 3 guys on 2 points. Balor, Shibata and Nakamura. That led to the triple threat in the previous episode. Balor won that triple threat, which means that he technically won the group, which puts him here against... This is wrong. This is wrong. I've messed this up, haven't I? Have I? Yeah, I've messed this up. It should have been the other way around. It should have been Jeff Cobb versus Shibata and Omega versus Balor, shouldn't it? No, it shouldn't have been. Oh, this competition's really bloody confusing me. Right, so Jeff Cobb won Group B. You in Group B? Jeff Cobb won Group A. And Finn Balor won Group B. So it should have been Jeff Cobb versus Shibata. And it should have been Finn Balor versus Omega. Oopsie. Okay, well, it is what it is. We're here now. Finn Balor versus Jeff Cobb is the match. Due to my, my cock-up. I thought I had this spot on. I really did. Evidently not. Right then, after my complete bugger-up. So both these guys won their groups in the end. Still doesn't matter too much, really, to be honest with you. There's still a lot of momentum between the two. And then Omega now has to face off against Shibata. It's a shame, because I think Finn versus Omega and Shibata versus Cobb might have been better matches, you know. Don't matter. Either way. This is still going to be pretty entertaining, I think. As Finn Balor taking the early control of this match. Finn now, nice flatliner on Cobb, who, like I said, has been absolutely dominant so far. I mean, Finn did lose a match to Suzuki. Did he lose a match to Suzuki? Of course he didn't, because Suzuki went in there. Finn lost to Shibata, didn't he? Yeah, no. Who did Finn lose to? Finn lost to Nakamura. Nakamura was the only person to beat Finn Balor so far. And then, of course, Finn won the triple threat as well, defeating both Nakamura and Shibata. Shibata came second in that, which is why Shibata is in the match later on. So Finn taking control of this match early on. I don't think I've seen Jeff Cobb barely any offense so far. But you cannot discount Jeff Cobb. Like I said, he's been absolutely dominant so far, Jeff Cobb. Really, really dominant. Finn, though, in firm control. If he does get this one, Finn, he's going to be looking incredibly likely to go further forward. Again, I think Jeff Cobb probably, I don't know. It's going to be interesting how this all pans out. Because, like I say, the guys are going to be moving into championship matches should they fail it here anyway. Nice reverse chin lock there by Jeff Cobb. Of course, we already know that Jericho is the first man in that fatal 4-way elimination for the United States Championship. So it'd be cool to see who's going to join him. Cobb now with a pin on Finn Balor. Only one count. Finn just chop blocking away the knee of Jeff Cobb. Brings Cobb back up to his feet now into the corner. And Finn looking to line up for a shotgun. Shotgun dropkick into the corner. Head to the top, coup de grace. He lines it up. He jumps. He misses. Jeff Cobb able to avoid the coup de grace. Which is not good for Finn because that means now Jeff Cobb will have that tour of the islands to go. Boom, middle of the ring. Cobb flattens Finn Balor. 1, 2, and Finn just about kicks out. There's barely any life behind Finn Balor there. But Finn's back up on his feet. Brings Cobb back up, another flatliner. Nice boot there as well by Finn, who's just stalking his grounded opponent. Nice boot right in the gut as well. Brings Cobb back up to his feet. Another flatliner. Finn's loving that flatliner today. Finn heads up to the top once again. He doesn't go coup de grace, goes elbow, but once again, Cobb able to avoid it. Bringing Finn back up to a standing base. And sprung back into the ring. There's the pin by Cobb. 1, 2, only a 2 count still. Although you feel like now Cobb is coming more and more and more into this match. It can't be too long as he just deadlifts Finn Balor up into a nice deadlift. Gut wrench suplex into the pin. 1. Only a 1 count this time. A submission last chance. We locked in here by Jeff Cobb on Finn Balor. Finn are able to break it through. Cobb avoiding. Finn now takes him up. Showcasing his strength now. Just strutting around the ring with Finn. Drops him onto his shoulder, but Finn slides out the back. Finn now sending Cobb into the corner, and Cobb just flattened the referee in the process. Finn now flatliner into the turnbuckle. Referee slowly getting back up, but Finn now heads back up to the top once again. He's gone from the top twice so far, not hit. 3rd time lucky. No, it's not. Cobb just using his superior strength to push Finn to the ground, brings Finn back up to kneeling base, and I've noticed quite a lot actually. Finn's missing that that coup de grace a lot. I wonder if people are starting to understand or scout him better, knowing what he's going to go for every time, and it's becoming harder and harder for him to actually hit home with. We had the same problem in the triple threat as well. Finn though taunted away. I don't think he should do that. He should pay full attention to Jeff Cobb, who's back up now. Finn taking him down again with the punches, then into a sling blade. Finn once again just dropping a boot in the arm. Finn sends Cobb into the corner. Brings him back out once again. Shotgun dropkick once again. Finn again heading up top. He's gone for 3 dives so far in this match, missed all 3. But he does finally hit the 4th with the coup de grace into the pin. 1, 2, and Cobb kicks out. What a match these two are having. As my microwave goes off, that's what's good, isn't it? Finn heads to the top once again, looking for that big dive, and Cobb with his knees up, catching Finn. Well, looking for a pop-up powerbomb, but Finn reverses it into a pop-up hurricanrana. Now Finn wrenching back at the arm. Just slowing the pace of the match down. Cobb was looking pretty strong. Nice DDT there by Finn. And once again, heads up top. Finn's loving these high-risk maneuvers here today, isn't he? He's going to go coup de grace again. It's a big distance, but he does get it. Second coup de grace of the match. There's the pin. 1, 2. No! Cobb's kicked out again. Wow. What is it going to take? What is it going to take? My God. Cobb just tapped out. Wow. Reverse Dragon Sleeper. Out of nowhere. The damage had obviously been done throughout the match, and Cobb just could not withstand the extra damage from the submission hold. And Finn Balor makes his way through to the semi-finals of this competition. And Jeff Cobb will join Chris Jericho in the Fatal 4 for the United States Championship. So that means Finn Balor, like I said, will face against the winner of Shibata or Omega. Which we're going to find out, of course, next actually. It's our next match, I believe. So Finn Balor, it was a great win for him. Feel a little bit guilty for Jeff Cobb because he should have been facing Shibata, but if you're going to win this competition, you've got to beat everyone. So me making a mistake on the rankings, or not the rankings, of the actual the competition arc, it's not terrible. You'd have to beat everyone, so I'm letting myself off the hook. But I owe Cobb, should we say? Let's just say I owe Cobb. But he is going to get a United States Championship match anyway. And here we go then, match number 3, Kenny Omega versus Katsuyori Shibata. And first up then, Kenny Omega with 1 victory out of 3 in the group stages. Defeating Jay White, but losing to both Suzuki and Jeff Cobb. But did go on to win the triple threat match against Suzuki and Jay White to get the 2nd place in this group. And next up then is Shibata with 2 victories over both Okada and Nakamura, which gave him the chance to be part of the triple threat match, which he came 2nd in behind Finn Balor. So Nakamura was the first eliminated, and Shibata was the 2nd eliminated, which means that Shibata did finish 2nd in the group. Does that all make sense? Hopefully, because I've lost it. Right then, here we go. Omega versus Shibata. The winner of this match will get Finn Balor in the semi-finals. The loser will join both Cobb and Chris Jericho in the United States Championship match. It's going to be a good night, this one, actually. I'm expecting good things. And of course, don't forget we've still got one more match left for you. That is going to be Tomohiro Ishii versus AJ Styles. The winner of that one will face Hiroshi Tanahashi. I mean, I don't want to push my own agendas, but I mean, if Omega won this and AJ won the main event, then I think we'd be in 2 very, very strong semi-finals. I mean, they're going to be very strong no matter what, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like those 2 would be the 2 matches that I would personally pick on paper that I would like to see. But I think anything, no matter what happens, I'm going to be happy with. Let's face it. Let's face it. Oh, my screen's gone off. Oh, no. Okay, I got it back. I got it back. I got it back. I got it back. So, of course, Wrestle Kingdom was on yesterday. If you've not seen it yet, I won't talk about any results, mainly because I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting. I'll literally record this episode before I watch it. I'm so hyped. It's been my favourite wrestling event every year for the last, like, 3 or 4 years. So I'm assuming this year is going to be no different. The matches... Some of the matches don't look as good on paper as they have done the last previous years, but I know the quality will be there. It will always be there. And I have copied, of course, the Never Openweight Championship match for our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view of Will Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi. So that should be pretty good. Shibata now. Is Shibata heading at the top? Or no, he's just going to glitch out on that corner there for a moment. Shibata now just picking off the body parts of Omega. That's what Shibata's good at. That's going to be worried for Omega, though, because even if Omega does win this match, if he takes any damage with him into the next round in the semi-finals, then Finn Balor will find that. Big elbow there by Shibata into the face of Omega. Then locks in that sleeper hold to give him so much prosperity so far in this competition. If he can choke another one out, which he doesn't, as Omega breaks free with a jawbreaker. Omega going for a slap, and Shibata was not happy about that and follows up a boot right across the chest. Omega into the pin once again. There's the pin. 1, 2. Shibata's got it. Wow. What a quick match that was. So Shibata will join Finn Balor in the semi-finals. And Omega will join Jericho and Cobb in that fatal 4-way for the United States Championship. A handshake there between Omega and Shibata. Omega much more respectful now these days. And a great win that for Shibata. And here we go then, here's our main event of the evening and the final quarter-finals match. AJ Styles takes on Tomohiro Ishii for a chance to face off against Hiroshi Tanahashi. And here then comes a phenomenal one. AJ Styles, phenomenal record for him so far. Victories over Naito, Jericho, and Zack Sabre Jr. means this guy's won all 3 of his matches. And here is his opponent, though. He is no slouch himself. Won 2 out of 3, only losing against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Both guys went into that match unbeaten. And now Ishii has a chance to move himself on to the semi-finals. The bell goes. We are underway. AJ Styles versus Ishii. AJ taking the early advantage. But Ishii fights back. Interesting matches. 2 very converse not the right word, is it? 2 very different styles. Of course, AJ being more fast-paced, more high-flying, maybe it's a touch more technical as well. Whereas Ishii's much more strong style, heavy striker, heavy slammer. But AJ rolls Ishii straight up into a calf crusher. We've seen a lot of success so far for cheeky submissions. But that was not enough. Ishii back up on his feet, tripping AJ over. AJ just booting Ishii away. AJ goes down. Ishii now drags AJ to the corner, slams him face first. AJ now pump handle gutbuster. AJ now stalking Ishii. If he goes phenomenal forearm here, this could be enough. Boom, phenomenal forearm. AJ is making short work of Ishii here. There's the pin. 1, 2, and Ishii kicked out. AJ can't believe it. He thought there's much won twice now. Ishii brings AJ back up to his feet now. Oh, nice suplex. Very, very nice suplex. Ishii now launching AJ Styles to the outside. And the battle commences outside then. Ishii probably a bit more at home out here. Nice boot in the gut there by Ishii, who avoids the boot back by AJ. And the 2 lock up at the ankle. Collar and elbow tie up. That's the one. I knew it had some name. AJ now bringing Ishii back up to his feet. Slams him face first into the turnbuckle. And once again into the post. Now bringing Ishii back up to his feet before back into the ring. Ishii fighting back, big boot. It's going to be a good one. I think no matter what, it's going to be a cracking match at our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view here. I think AJ versus Tanahashi obviously is going to be fantastic. Ishii versus Tanahashi will be fantastic as well. So I think no matter what happens here, we win. Just all depends on who's going to make it through to the United States Championship match and who's going to make it through to the semi-finals. Of course, that United States Championship match currently sits at Jericho, Cobb, and Omega. AJ, nice knee drop into Ishii. Only a 2 count. And Ishii just flattens AJ with that big chop. And now stalks AJ once again. Ishii now taking AJ up. Does he give the Steiner screwdriver? That's Brainbuster, isn't it? Brainbuster by Ishii on AJ Styles. And that, no, I thought it was enough. I thought his hand hit the mat 3 times there. I really did. Ishii once again continues the assault on AJ. Slowing the pace of the match down, keeping him grounded. Probably the best thing for Ishii is trying to keep AJ grounded. Ishii fights back now. Reverse DDT. It's been a pretty good match this one actually. It looked like it was going to be quite short, but definitely going its time. Nice forearm, just punching AJ right off the apron. A boot into the back as well. AJ back into the ring. And back out the ring. Ishii, is he trying to win this by count out? I don't know. It's not worked either way, has it? As AJ just brings back into the ring, dropping Ishii face first. AJ now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Makes me laugh when they do that. When they misclick, it's amazing, isn't it? I mean, this is what we wanted to do, the phenomenal forearm, but he misclicked back into the ring. It was terrible, wasn't it, really? Either way, phenomenal forearm hits, and AJ goes into the pin. 1, 2, and no, again, Ishii kicks out. Oh, Ishii playing possum. Catches AJ with a boot in the head as well, then a running headbutt. Ishii now sends AJ into the ropes, back into a power slam. Ishii brings AJ back up looking for another clothesline, and AJ ducks it into a drop kick. But Ishii back up with a jawbreaker. Oh, there's such a cracking ending to this match, really. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Which one of these two is going to make their way into the semi-finals? And like I said, if you lose here, it's not the end of the world. You're going to the United States Championship match instead. It could be a lot worse. AJ sends Ishii into the ropes once again. Nice drop kick. Pin 1, 2. Again, only enough for a 2 count. AJ brings Ishii back up to his feet, taking Ishii up. Here we go. Hooks the arms. Hooks the arms into the Styles Clash. Rolls it through for the 1, the 2, and the 3 count. AJ Styles makes his way into the semi-finals to face off against Hiroshi Tanahashi. And, of course, that means that Ishii will go into the United States Championship match. Which means that no matter what happens, we're going to have a great set of semi-finals, a great final, and a great third-place playoff. Because the 4 men in the last 4. So we've got Finn Balor versus Katsuyori Shibata. And we have Hiroshi Tanahashi versus AJ Styles. The winners of those 2 matches will meet for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship in the main event of Part 3 of our Wrestle Kingdom pay-per-view. And the losers of those 2 will face off for the Intercontinental Championship in the mid position of Part 3 of Wrestle Kingdom. Either way, it's going to be epic. Right, that is the end of tonight's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do hit a like and, of course, subscribe if you want to see some more. We'll be back tomorrow for more of our New Japan tournament. Tomorrow is Part 1 of Wrestle Kingdom. We are going to see Finn Balor versus Shibata. We are going to see Ospreay versus Ibushi in a best 2 out of 3 falls match to crown our first champion of this universe mode, which will be the Never Openweight champion. And then we'll have Hiroshi Tanahashi versus AJ Styles in the second semi-final. So I hope to see you all there. I've been Chevy Gamer, famous watching it. I'll see you next time. Bye.